know, guys, it's been a while. It's been a hot minute since we've been back in the childhood bedroom. What a whirlwind. Literally what a whirlwind. And do you know what as well? I'm so happy to film vlogs to look back on. I love having these memories. It's so much fun. Also, yeah, I'm now working with Meg, aka one of my best friends, and yapping about socials. Meg texted me when I was in Zagreb in Croatia, so maybe a week and a half ago now, and she was like, she sent a voice note, no pressure, might work, might not work, but just throw this idea out there. And it was about us working together, and we've joked, me low-key being no, but for real, I would love to work with you. We've talked about it since I went freelance, so in January, which is today's the start of June. I know these vlogs are a bit delayed, so 5 months ago. We talked about it, and she's like, how would you feel about doing this together? And I was like, I literally got to about 10 seconds into the voice note, and I was like, sign me, whatever you're saying, sign me up, because I know I'm gonna have the most fun. Of course, got to keep it very professional. We had the mind maps, we had the pens, we had the A3 paper, you know, the whole vibe. But anyway, let's get back into normal routine. I say normal, life's not really normal at the moment, guys. When I tell you something's in the air, I can't quite explain it, but I feel it. I literally feel this energy, feeling really, really great, and just feel so grateful and just having the best time. So this is me spreading this energy, passing it on to you, so we can all have a little bit of this something's in the air energy, because something's in the air. We need to get back to work, because when I'm traveling, I never work as much, obviously, as I would at home, because at home I'm literally sat at my desk at the desk, at the library, at the leisure centre, wherever I go, for 8-9 hours a day. So need to go catch up and answer some emails and do a UGC video. And what else, hun? What else is on my list? Oh, I need to edit my YouTube vlog for tomorrow. Look how she's loving this. Go on, hun. Mwah. The shorts are on, although I did miss the UK heat wave, of course, but one was in Europe, so one can't really complain. I actually feel really tanned, which is really nice. My face is fake tan. This is bronzing drops in my sun cream. Spray. Favourite body scent. So nice. Let's go be productive. Could not film the library, there were so many kids, because it's exam season, and I was getting heart palpitations remembering doing GCSEs and A-levels and stuff. But I'm really pleased with the video that I've put together. It took me a bit longer. That took me the whole time, 2 hours. But I'm gonna go get my nails done now. This is what they're currently looking like. This is I think my least favourite set I've ever had. I did completely pick it, so it's completely my fault. But I do like that it's grown out and you literally can't tell because of the colour of the biab. But I want to go for a raspberry is what I'm thinking. But we'll see. I think I'm very indecisive, so we'll see what options they have. I'm not really sure it's giving raspberry, but it's quite it definitely looks darker in camera. It's quite a bright, sparkly, reddish pink. Oh, I don't know. I feel like I'm getting worse and worse at picking things I like, but I'm sure it'll grow on me. Oh, I feel so awkward filming when I'm at home. I need to be abroad. While having nails done, I had a FaceTime with Ellie, who was the girl from my travels. But funnily enough, speaking about travelling and speaking about exams, so during exam season, I'm very much I was an all-rounder kind of person. I was definitely strongest in, say, business was definitely my strongest one, but I wasn't, amazing in one thing, and you know what I mean? Until A-levels, and I literally failed maths in year 12. But apart from that, I was kind of did good in general, and I really felt the pressure during exams to kind of maintain the expectations and maintain the image that people had of me of being always being a good student, never having any problems, blah 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 blah. I felt like that was such a facade. And actually, after my GCSEs, I don't know if my friends really know this. I don't remember speaking to anyone about it, but I don't think I've ever felt so low and so depressed in my whole entire life. It was not a good time.
I felt, yeah, it was not good. So I don't have fond memories of exams, but then also of like the post-exam thing. Yeah, it was not great. And I feel like it's mad now, especially that I obviously didn't end up going to uni or anything. I think I was just so burnt out after it all. But I think it's mad how like your quote unquote future, because I don't think it is your future, but I do get that it like links into a lot of stuff, is based on what, a couple hours in an exam hall. You're just doing things based on memory, and there's so many factors that play into that one day, like what's going on in your family life, what time of the month it is, what like oh my gosh, how much sleep you've had, what food you've eaten that week. Like so much stuff goes into that. And what, my whole life is now based on this 2 hours? Make it make sense. But on a different note, I wanted to show you, I got some jorts from the charity shop. I found these for £4. They're originally from F&F because I'm trying to be cooler. So I now have jorts so I can be cool. Get in.
I won't make it easy for you now. You got 2 minutes of my time, and I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it, 'cause I'll slip into your dreams tonight. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it tomorrow. So I stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me breaking your sphere. You're falling into me, touch me.
I'm going on my first ever hen do, and it's Jada's, and I can't wait. We're going to Ibiza. I think now it's like hitting me that like tomorrow I'm going to Ibiza. I'm seeing Calvin Harris. Oh my word, like I'm really excited. Anyway, let me give you a room tour. So I'm staying in Tribe. I've stayed here once before and it was really nice. This is the bathroom, which is so nice. I literally freshly washed my hair and stuff this morning, so I'm all ready. I did Dyson Airwrap it, but then it was raining, of course, so Dyson Airwrap is not currently giving a lot, but yeah, beautiful bathroom. And then I'm so excited for a double bed, yay. Obviously at home I have a single, so anytime there's a double I'm very excited. A little desk. I'm already uploading my YouTube video for I'm a couple days late, I'm very sorry guys, but this is the fastest upload ever. Honestly, it's 5 minutes and this video is uploaded, whereas at home this takes hours. We have a nice big TV. But I got the bus. I actually got the bus straight from Newcastle to Manchester Airport, which I've never done before. Oh, this bed's so comfortable. So that was fine, but it took long, hey? 5 hours. But there wasn't any plugs, so my laptop was nearly dying. I finished editing my YouTube video. I was doing some work for some clients. And what else was I doing? Oh, some work for Ellie. I was like replying to comments and stuff, which is great because I can just do that on my phone. Tomorrow we obviously get there. The flight's at 6:10, so I need to leave the hotel at like 4:30 in the morning. So got an early alarm. Then tomorrow we're going to Kumhara's, I'm not quite sure what that is, and Calvin Harris, which I'm really excited for. And then Saturday we're doing a monkey sunset dinner and bar crawl, and obviously chilling at the pool and stuff. And then Sunday we're doing Ocean Beach and then flight home Monday. And obviously it's chilling and stuff and exploring in between. So yeah, I'm really excited and I love my outfits. I feel like until I really tried on my outfits earlier this week, I was like so like not excited. I just hadn't really like clicked because I was like, oh, I think I don't know if I'm gonna feel good, but like I feel good in my outfit, so I'm really excited. Anyway, I'm gonna have some dinner. Well, I grabbed a meal deal before I left Newcastle. So my fish sushi has got a bit messed up in transit, but I've got a fish sushi selection, some prawn cocktail crisps, and a Ribena light. Rate my meal deal, because I don't think it's a great one. Very fish, hey, prawn cocktail. I actually don't really like fish that much, which might look surprising considering the selection I have in front of me. It's hand sanitizer. I love using this. I got this in New York last year, and I feel so like YouTube 2015 when I do that. It's been pouring the last couple of days. I'm like, my tan's fading. I have tan dysmorphia. I need to see the sun. And I brought sun cream this time. We're ready for the first night. So tonight we're doing, I don't know how you say umshara or something with Calvin Harris. We're gonna get food first. Anyway, this is my OOTD. My top is Urban, Amazon, Hollister. These boots are my mum's, and this bag is new. Like I've had this for my whole, like literally whole entire life. These are Boho Moon, and then this necklace is charity shop. So I'm really excited. We went to the shops before, got some like little drinks and stuff. So we're having prees, and then we're gonna go get some food and then go out. And I'm really excited.
Ibiza 1, Jess 0. UK 1, Jess 0. I got caught in the world's worst hail, thunder and lightning storm. Oh my word. And I've lost my voice. What a time. I literally want to get married now so I can have a hen do and have so much fun with my best friends, because I literally knew Meg, who I work with, obviously Jana, and no one else. Literally had the absolute time of my life. It was so much fun. We went for dinner on Saturday night, and then Sunday we spent the whole day at Ocean Beach. And actually guys, I thought in my head, and I was speaking to some of the girls about this, like we actually thought like it wouldn't be like our vibe in terms of, I thought it was gonna be very like influencery, like you know, like what you see like typical, like what I'd expect Ibiza to be. Like it actually wasn't, and I had an absolute blast. Like I was in the pool, like my hair, I was swimming, I was on the dance floor. It's just like I felt like I was in a bit of a simulation. Like you're on a dance floor, everyone's like half naked, like you're literally in your bikini, like dancing around, like as I would in a club, but like with a bikini and bottoms on. Like it was like the thought of it was odd, but I honestly had the time of my life. It was so much fun. The way it works was like a minimum spend, so we all paid like months ago for the beds that we had. So we were in a VIP section, which was like unreal. She got like toilets and like you had a really good view, and so it was really great. And obviously you have like a minimum amount you're meant to spend. We got this 3-litre bottle of vodka. Guess how much? £1,000. Which is like insane. But like we paid it, so like it was all free, right? I can girl math my way out of anything, and that I paid this months ago. Not £1,000, but I paid like how much, like maybe like £150 or something. Yesterday was like a travel back day, so I actually got the plane to Manchester. Meg and I thought we were gonna miss our flight because we had 3 hours sleep. Didn't miss our flight, which was great. Was delayed. Went to Manchester. Went to visit my friend Chloe, and then got the bus and got back at like 9 o'clock last night. So it was a long day. But anyway, we're back in the UK, and this is how it's treated me.
I have spent the whole morning at the library. Like whole morning. It's like, wait, I can't see. It's 25 to 4. I haven't even had lunch. Like, you know when I just got so like overstimulated, the thought, like I was like, I haven't eaten, but like I'm in the zone, you know. I didn't have anything with me, so I have not eaten, but I'm going to do so right now. We'll recognise this. I was working on, it's a bit wet now from the storm, but I was working on mine and Meg's, like from our session the other day, like starting that, because I'm presenting to her on Friday. Presenting, sounds funny, present to my friend, but yeah. And then just the usual of like replying to emails and stuff, because I like wasn't on my laptop like the whole weekend, which is like a first in a while, which was actually really nice, but then I hate it because then I come back and then I'm like, oh, like I've got 1,000,001 emails to answer, which stresses me out. But anyway, we're gonna make some yummy lunch. I went to the shops and I got a huge avocado, so I'm gonna have half this, and then I got some chicken sausages. I'm gonna do a little oh hi. Quick side note, not me just looking back at the clip and seeing, like, can you see that I got a bit wet? Oh my gosh, voila. I mean, the plate doesn't look the most presentable, but this looks so good. Chicken sausage, avo, gluten-free roll with diluted juice in my favourite cup, and I'm gonna have So I'm working with this brand, Vilgain, which is honestly like been on like the vision board for a while, and so I'm working with them on a 2-month affiliate partnership kind of thing. So within that, I got to pick out a bunch. I'm doing it on like my Instagram stories, and I got to pick out a bunch of different stuff. So which I'm literally loving so much. Last week I made gluten-free protein brownies, which is banging. These are really good. I really like these. Sweet paprika crisp. I wanted to show you what I'm reading. Is this not the smallest, miniest, cutest book you've ever seen in your life? I don't know if I've mentioned, I think I just said this. Think and Grow Rich, because I got a copy from my cousin. She gave it to me. I think I read this years ago. Anyway, I kid you not, I was on the first couple pages and I love a highlight. Like I have this little like pack of book stuff, which I like always use. So it's got highlighter, a little mini pencil from Muji. I love Muji stuff. Muji pen is the best. This is the 0.3 blue black. It's so good. I have a little post-it notes in here as well. This I think was just from like eBay or Amazon. But if it's a hardcover book, it like goes on the book. And then of course have my trusty bookmark like clip thing, so that when you open it, you can do stuff and clip it. And like you can do whatever, or like have it. It's the best, literally best purchase ever. I was like 2 pages into this book, I was head nodding. I was like, oh my, like literally my life is being changed as I'm reading this. I must highlight. So I had to buy the book so that I can highlight it and then make notes. So I always make little notes of like my most, like anything that like gets my attention, where I'm like, okay, like my life has changed. I make it a note. So I'm very selective. But like you can tell this book's been good. Let me show you. This morning, across 2 pages, this is how much I've highlighted. So like it's a good book. So I'm really enjoying this, and I feel like this is what I'm currently like thinking a lot about is like the book's very much, it's obviously around rich and stuff, but I'm not even doing it for like money. Like obviously will be great, but mostly for like how like you can desire things, anything. It doesn't have to just be money. You can desire it. It's about like how your mindset literally influences everything, which I obviously wholeheartedly agree. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this, but it's such a cute mini book. I actually talk about books a lot, and because I read every single day. So on my Instagram there's a little highlight for books if you want to see what I've read in my reviews, and I link them all on Fable as well. Cheers guys and gals, happy Tuesday. Worth the win.
She has fresh hair. She has 2 suitcases. Do you know what that means? Going away. Going on holiday. I said Euro summer for real, but yeah, I'm off again. The plan is I'm going to Manchester tomorrow, spending a night in Manchester. Then I'm going to London on Saturday, spending the night in London, because I fly to Greece on Sunday. And then when I come back, I fly into London and I go straight to meet my family in Devon, because they're on holiday, so I'm going to meet them. But it's 7:30 on a school night. I haven't packed. I'm still doing work because tomorrow I'm presenting Meg's social audit. So at the start of the vlog, obviously I showed, we had the big chat, we had a big discussion. Tomorrow's D-Day and I'm still working on it. It's taken me longer than I thought. I think because obviously she's like one of my best friends, I want to make sure it's really good and like really detailed, and I keep having all these ideas, and it's such a passion of mine to obviously want to help my friends, and I love doing it. So I've put in so many hours. I think this week I've done 10 hours. No, more, 11, 12 hours. So it's been a huge chunk of work, and this is my 3rd day doing it. Of course, can't show the goods, but look at this. I love that it's like fun, but also like it's like serious. Girls mean business, but like this was in Cape Town. This was so funny. But it's basically like I've done like a start. I've started off with like what you told me from our session, who her audience is, and then I did a big post audit. So she gave me login to her Instagram, and I literally went in, and here's like a snapshot. I pulled like a big view of like her posts in the last 6 months, likes, comments, shares, saves, format,
themes, all that kind of stuff, and basically did a big like analysis of it. I did this for both her personal account and her coaching account, and then account audit. So I've basically like been roasting her account. Of course, I'm trying to do it in such a nice way that's like I'm trying to think, okay, like obviously she's my friend, like what am I going to say that's like nice, but also like not saying something that I think, because I'm like, this is what she's paying me for, like this is my job to like be like, okay, what about this, have you thought about this? Obviously these are all suggestions, like I'm not saying she has to do this, but just sometimes I think it helps from a third point of view to come in and be like, oh, actually, like, did you think about this? Or like, maybe put this in your bio or change this on your highlights. It's that kind of thing. I keep like doing stuff and then I'm like, oh, wait, like that would be good. Like, oh, I haven't done that. So I'm at 91 slides. I've also done her a Notion board and content calendar. Basically, I'm like helping her plan her content. So I haven't even done that yet. So that's going to be an on the bus journey. I've got like 3.5 hours on the bus. So I actually was planning to finish this tonight, but there's no way. There's just, would quite like to sleep. Oh, frick, I need to do that. I need to do, wait, let me show you. Thank heavens for the Notion board, keeping me on track, because my brain does not have capacity for these things. I was so kindly gifted this gorgeous, it's Captain & Son backpack. It's like, the quality's insane. The guidelines as part of like receiving this gift was I had to post it on my story, so, which I'm gonna do because, I mean, so cute. So I'm gonna do that, but before then, I'm gonna have a sweet treat. This is tonight's sweet treat of choice. When I was interning, I didn't even feel the need to have something sweet like every single day. It's at home. I think it's just a learned habit because I kid you not, I put my plate down from dinner and I'm like, what sweet treat am I having? So they're very chewy. Okay, team, let's lock in. Aim to be in bed before 10 p.m. at the latest, because I've got to get up at 5:30.
I don't know.
I'm about to deliver my presentation with my with my pointer. She's on the telly. Welcome to class, everybody.
I'm gonna get under my blanket. My show is on. She's sad alone. She needs help.
This is what you told me based on our chat last week.
Okay.
So you want to shift your account to have more focus on feeling good and having fun.
Fuck yeah.
And you want your audience to be more invested in your journey.
Yes, please, ma'am.
So, who are your audience? That went really well. I feel like, yeah, hopefully, I think Meg, I think she feels the same, so that was really good. I'm really happy that's done. Really good to do that like in person as well. I feel like that's such a good, yeah, like an in-person activity. Meg's got some really, really exciting things coming up, so definitely check out her Instagram and stuff, and there's loads behind the scenes happening, which is so fun. And I'm really getting my 10,000 steps in today. I'm going to Didsbury now in Manchester. I'm going to go see Chloe and Jaina because it was Chloe's birthday on Monday, and so we're having a little get together at Chloe, so got her birthday present here. I'll tell you what I got her. I got this on Etsy. It's like a little key ring thing with crystals, because we all love like our manifestations and our crystals and stuff, so got her this. Oh, we also got her Glow body oil for summer, and then we got her this. Basically I paid for it, we paid for an Etsy witch to do like a spell around like health and wellness and stuff. So this is all like the info from the Etsy witch. This is like the intention that I wrote, because when I did it, you had to write an intention of like what you wanted the spell to do. So I wrote that. I sent in like pictures of Chloe, a date of birth, a name, and then the witch, she like sent back a photo proof of her doing the spell. So she had like Chloe's name like in a whole thing of crystals. I think Chloe's gonna love this so much, so I'm really excited to give that to her. I'm staying back at Meg and Ava's tonight, so I've got a key. I literally feel like I'm living there. Ava gave me her key, so I think tonight Chloe's cooking us a lovely little dinner, and then we're gonna watch Love Island. I actually haven't watched any Love Island. I haven't watched Love Island honestly since maybe the one after Molly and Tommy's season. That was years ago. I haven't watched it in a while. Good morning. T minus 24 hours until I'm going to Greece, but I'm in the library. I'm gonna do some work in Manchester, and then I'm getting a train to London. My train costs £9.50 to London, which is insane. So that's at 1:30. So I'm gonna do some work, edit my vlog, and yeah, just wrap up some admin bits before I go on holiday. So with that, I'm gonna love and leave you. And thanks so much for watching. Next vlog will obviously be Greece. I'm so excited. I can't wait. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Love you so much.